Welcome back, folks. This is Ayman Lazar again. All right, so we are going to continue with the sketches that we are doing so far. So I've already loaded up the sketch from the previous video. And what you're seeing is the 3D image of the base that we have drawn. And we have created these tabs which will eventually become finger joints in the wall that we are finally going to be sketching as well. But for now, I'm going to put in the drawings in the sketch for a captive nut T-joint, right? So we're not going to create a new sketch because it's going to go on the existing sketch that we have done. So I'm going to go at the bottom here where we have our events, right? That's happened, the event browser. Right click on that and click Edit Sketch. And you come back to where we have done our sketch. So the system loads up the sketch onto the window. This looks exactly like what we had done in the previous video. All right, so now we're going to go to Create, and we're going to go Rectangle. And this time around, we're going to choose a 3-point rectangle. All right, so 3-point rectangle. Move the mouse to this edge here and slide along the edge, and the part where it suddenly hits an X with a triangle on it, then you know that it's hit the center. So you're going to click it once and just slide the mouse a little bit across and then type in 3.1. Click once, slide the mouse to the top, and then we're going to type in 8 followed by enter. All right. So what's happened then is that it has then created a rectangle with a height of 8 and the width is 3.1. Why 3.1? Because eventually we're going to put in a bolt that is 3 millimeters in diameter into this opening. And a 3.1 just gives a little bit of a 0.1 of a tolerance to allow the bolt to go in without scraping against the sides. All right, I'm going to zoom in a little. I'm going to zoom in now to this section here. And now we're going to draw, create rectangle, and we're now going to do a center rectangle. Right. So again, slide down the top. Now, when you get to the center, again, it shows you with the triangle. Do not click the mouse. Just move the mouse down. So you can see that it is holding the position that it's still at the center, right? You can see the dotted lines come down, but it hasn't quite locked in the position yet. And so we're going to lock in the position just a little bit further down, somewhere there, making sure that the dotted lines are still there, right? So click once to lock in the position, and then move the mouse out. We're going to type that with a height as 2.5 and tab, and the width is 5.5, enter. So this is where the nut goes for the captive nut joint. Dimension that from the bottom edge to there, and that's going to be a 4.5, enter. All right, we're going to repeat this process again a further 6 times. And I'm probably going to do that really quick just to make things go along a little bit faster. Rectangle, 3-point rectangle. I'm just going to slide up to there. Click once. And obviously that's got to be 3.1. Click again. Up 8. Enter. And then we're going to go with create rectangle, center rectangle, and just zooming in a little bit down. 2.5, tab 5.5, enter, and let's dimension that bottom to there, and that's going to be 4.5, enter. Alright, let's repeat that again on this one. Rectangle, 3-point rectangle. Alright, got the center. 3.1. Sliding, oops, that did not go to plan, so I'm going to undo. Repeat that again, create rectangle, 3-point rectangle, center, 3.1, click the mouse once, going up, it's going to be 8, enter, create rectangle, center rectangle, down, 2.5, tab, 5.5, enter. Click, click. I'll put it on this side, so that's going to be 4.5. All right. Escape from there. All right. Now we're going to go up and do the same process up there. Create rectangle, 3-point. Sliding there, getting the center, and going across this way, 3.1. Sliding down to 8. So we got 8. Enter. Create rectangle, center rectangle. Let's find the center, but sliding up this time, and there we go. 2.5, tab, 5.5, enter, and dimensioning that bottom edge to there, and we got to make that 4.5. There we go. All right, repeating the process again. So we need 6 of these. Right, rectangle, 3-point. Now you could probably even use a 2-point to do this, but I'm just choosing to use a 3-point. Just makes it a little bit easier for me, but even a 2-point should do that. All right, oops, gonna be 8, enter. All right. Center rectangle, doing that again. All right, going there. Well, that happened because I clicked the mouse too early, and so it caught onto the wrong part of it. All right, so for the last one, I'm going to create this one using a 2-point rectangle. So I'm going to do a 2-point this time. Finding the center, click once, right? And you're going to type in 8, tab, 3.1, enter. Right, creates the same thing, but just with a 2-point rectangle. So you could use either that. They both achieve the same thing. All right, finding the center, there we go. Going in a little bit. 2.5, tab, 5.5, enter. And dimensioning the edge to there. And we're going to make that 4.5. There we go. All right, escape to come out of the dimensioning mode. I'm going to zoom out just to be able to show all those that I have done. And you look and you can find that they are actually in line, right? From the top to the bottom, they're all in line. They're all in the exact locations on either side. And hit finish sketch. Now at this point in time, you're puzzled as to, oh my goodness, I've done the sketches, but it's not appearing in the object. So that's because we have extruded those portions as well. So let's go back to the extrusion icon right at the bottom. We're going to right click and then go on to edit feature. And here you can see those sketches that we have done, but they're being extruded as well. So let's click them So click all of them so that they are not going to get built up, right? And this tells Fusion that you don't want these portions extruded. All right, this tells Fusion that you don't want these portions extruded. So there's 6 of them, so I need to click all of them, and there we go. They've all been deselected, and then click OK. And look at that. So I'm going to click on Home, and you can see your captive nut joints coming into shape. We obviously have to build a vault and all that to show how it is in totality, but for now this is the portion that's there. All right, again, save your work. You can save it with a different file name, or you can save it with the same one as well. And this is the end of this video, and we'll see you again for the next one. Goodbye.